Good morning, folks. The Old Fisherman. Back with you once again on Lake Monticello. Today, we're going to try to catch some white perch at the other end of the lake than I was yesterday. I couldn't find no big ones, so we're still in search of a big perch. Sometimes it takes a little while. I hadn't been over here for a while until yesterday. We had a good day. We caught a lot of fish. I ended up catching 4 largemouths and a pile of perch, but they wasn't the size that I was wanting. I was looking for the jumbo magnums, you know, and I just couldn't find them. So I'm fishing the other part of the lake today, up toward the power plant. We're going to try to see if we can get something going up this way today. We're going to see if they up here. Might not be. Oh, there was a bite. There was a bite. Hey, always good to get a bite. But they might not be up here. We got the sun really bright this morning. And, hey, we're going to see if the bigger ones are up this way. Now they got the hot water turned off a little bit. They might have, oh Lord, still little. I tell you, this lake is slam full of little ones. Using a double slider jigs again. They got a blue and a chartreuse tail and a skylight and a chartreuse tail. We still in search of the jumbo magnums. Got to be up here somewhere. Somewhere. We got to get in the right depth or something to catch these big ones. And but hey, we had 4 little medium-sized largemouths yesterday. You got to love medium-sized largemouth. And I've got a few fish following that jig up off the bottom as I pull it up, so I know it's some perch down there. They ain't biting though. What in the world? Hey, might have to do the circle swing. Might have to do the circle swing. See if we can get one going. There he is. There he is. Got to get them going. I'm still thinking the same size fish I left off catching yesterday. Medium size is what they are. I'm trying to weed them out. Good eating size, I'm just trying to weed them out. Hey, how about them gamecocks? They wore out yesterday. They should have saved some of that scoring for Clemson next week. What I think. Hey, but they won. You got to love a gamecock win. I'm fishing Lake Monticello on the weekends when Miss Deborah can take care of the dogs. I can stay over here longer. And through the week I'll fish Lake Murray probably, unless I get on some big ones here. Them doggone stripers aggravate me to death in Lake Murray. I don't mind telling you. They just drive me nuts. Every time I turn around I catch a striper. I bought minnows and all I'm doing is feeding stripers with them minnows. But we're going to go back over to Lake Murray probably this week sometime if I don't find a big perch over here today. Old Fisherman ain't going to get skunked on this lake. That ain't never happened. Not this lake. Well, we already caught one, so we ain't skunked. Oh, Lordy. There he is. That's a good one. Hey, that's a good one. That's a good one. He nailed it like a bass. That might be a bass. That is a bass. That is a good bass. That is a good bass. That is a good bass. What? Oh my, he nailed it. I mean, nailed it. He's probably gonna come up and spit it out. He nailed it. That's a good fish right there. That's a good fish right there. Doggone, the sun's in the way too. Pull it back over here. Hey, that's a good fish. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. What? That sucker gone. He thumped it too, buddy. I believe it's a bass. I ain't sure yet. Could be a catfish, but I think it's a bass. Yeah, that's a bass. That's got to be a bass. He's coming up. He's coming up. Wrong side of the boat. Coming up. He's trying to spin it over the back side of the boat. Oh, Lord. That's a good one. That's a good one. Huh? That's a good one. Come here, bass. Oh, Lord. That's a good one for a light ride now, huh? Great day. Oh yeah, come in here, boy. Come in here, big daddy boy. Look at that, what a bass. What? Look at that, what a bass. Oh my. What? Skinny joker. Hey, that's a good one though. Look, that's a good one. Oh my. Look at the size of that sucker. Oh Lord. Huh? Look at the size of that sucker. Oh Lord, look at that. Great day. Look at that. Ain't that a pretty one? Doggone camera done spin on me. I'm looking into the sun. Look at that. Ain't that a pretty fish? My goodness, what a bass. Ain't that a pretty one? Look at that. Got a big old head. Hey, he got a big old head. Great day. That is a nice one. We're gonna let him go. Look here, we're gonna play Richard Jane with this one. We're gonna let him go. Look at that. That's a good one. Go on back, boy. Hey, he gone. He gone. What? Not fun. Old Fisherman that had him some fun right there now. All right. See if we can catch another one of them old bass. I caught 4 yesterday. Hey, he thumped it too. He thumped it. Hey, that was fun, people. That was fun. That was a good catch. Drop it to the bottom where the big boys lie. That fish weighed about 5 pounds. At least. I should have weighed him, I guess. About 5 pounds. He thumped it. A doggone crappie jig. That just goes to prove that, look at that, got a nut. That just goes to prove that big fish eat small baits. Hey, we got a nut and that's a jumbo. Hey, it ain't a supreme, but it's a jumbo. White perch. Loving life, the Old Fisherman is. Loving life on Lake Monticello. There he is. There he is. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a nice one. That's the kind we're looking for right there. Oh, it's a bass. Oh my, another bass. Another bass. Another bass. Another bass. Another bass. Look at him. Look at that. Another bass. Oh my. Hey, he hit that slider jig. Look at here. I'm gonna eat that size. That's a nice one there. I'm gonna have him for dinner tonight. Good one right there. We can catch another one. Let's see if we can catch another one. That's 2 bass already today. Caught 4 yesterday. That's some good size right there to eat. I'm gonna have supper tonight with that one. About a 2 pound, 2.5 pound fillet bass. Good eat. I throw a lot of them bass back, but I'll keep one ever so often that size. Threw that big one back a while ago. See if we can get a nothing. You got to love a nice bass. I ain't seeing a lot of fish. That does nothing. Hey, that's a nothing. There's a nothing. That's a good one too. Hey, that's a nice one too. Nothing wrong with that one. If that's a perch, I believe that's a perch. That's a good one. Oh yeah, that's a jumbo. You got to love a jumbo. Huh? Got to love a jumbo. Drop it to the bottom where the big boys lie. Beautiful, beautiful weather. Too pretty, really. I'm going to take this jumpsuit off here before the day's over. There'll be a lot of boats out here today. It's pretty this is going to be. Springtime weather in the fall. There he is. Hey, uh-oh, missed him. I had him. I had him. Drop him to the bottom where the big boys lie. Huh. Oh yeah, there's some big boys out here. There he is. That's a good one. That's a good one. Hey, we might be got on the jumbo magnums. We might be got on, well, that ain't no jumbo, but He's a nice one. He's big enough to keep. He's big enough to keep. Drop it down. Hey, we got it going on now. We got it going on now. Loving life. It's pleasant over here. A lot of boats though. These things got to worry about them doggone rockfish. When I get a bite over here, it's either a largemouth, smallmouth. I ain't been catching many smallmouth. I fish too deep for smallmouth. Smallmouth's shallow. You got to get in that 12 foot of water, 15. That's smallmouth. There you go. Uh-oh, missed it. Hey, that's what you got to do though. That's where you got to get for smallmouth. Very seldom I catch a smallmouth out deep like this. All right, need another bite. We got 34 foot of water right here. We need another bite. Oh, there he is. There he is. That's a nice one. That's a good one. Oh, Lord, one just broke off. We had two big ones on. One just broke off. I think we had a largemouth on. I think we got another largemouth. We got another largemouth. One broke off. I felt him broke. I must have had two largemouth. Must have had two largemouth. One of them sure broke off, people. That's what happened. I had two largemouth at one time. One of them broke off. One of them broke off. Look at that. Look at that. That's what we done. We had two largemouth at one time. And one of them broke off. Hey, day. What? Now I got to tie another jig. Two largemouth at one time. You swallowed it too, buddy. You can't throw him back. He's all down in the gills. He's gonna die. He ain't gonna make it. Hey, he's bleeding. Can't throw him back, for sure. He ain't gonna make it. I have to eat him. He swallowed it. He inhaled that jig. He inhaled that jig. Got blood going everywhere. Got blood going everywhere. Hey. We got a mess of what we got. Lord. We got a mess of what we got. Got fish bleeding all over the boat. Y'all see him? Another nice one. All right, folks, we're back with you again. Hey, we just had two bass on at one time and one of them broke off. And we just back from retying. Let's see if we can catch another one here. I think we got a few fish down here. 34 foot of water on the point. There he is. Oh, Lord, he got off. What? Just got off. Doggone it. Just got off. Up back down. To the bottom where the big balls lie. Hey, we got some fish out here. They're pretty good size. Right on the bottom. Let's see. 34 foot. Hey, they hit them too. Right on the bottom. There he is. Hey, there he is. There he is. Another nice one. Another bass, showing the world. Another bass. Another bass. Bass is out here, buddy. Another bass. Oh my, another bass. What? Oh boy. We on the bass out here. Oh my. Big time on the bass. What? Hey, Dave. Hey, I mean a good one. Look at that. Doggone good one. Doggone good. I mean, they hot. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, my. Hey, look at him. Another bass. Good day. Hey, that's a good one, good. That is a good one. Uh-oh. We got all wrapped up here in this doggone net. Sure did. We had to get the fish off and then worry about the net. Hey, look here, people. Look here what we got. Oh, another nice bass. Look at that. Huh? Hey, folks, we moved. I want to show you a white bass I just caught. He got it like a broke back. Look at that joker. I just caught that joker. Big old white bass. His back's been deformed. Hey, we're going to see if we can catch a couple more perch right in here. I caught a couple nice ones in here. Got Loney back over here aggravating me. He showed up, and I think it's one of them from last year because he got a little bump on his back, on his head. And he's hanging with me. He act like he recognized my voice. Man, he's back up and back and forth under the boat. Old Loney. Figure me out. Figure my new boat out. We'll drop it down, see if we can catch some of these. Caught some nicer perch right here, a little deeper. Got in a little deeper water and we caught a couple. Might not get another bite. A lot of times that happens when I turn on the camera. 43 foot with Loney. Sun's starting to get up pretty. It's getting warmer. I don't know if they'll quit or what. Been catching a few, but nothing great. That was a bite right there. Hopefully we can get on a couple here. The last 2 or 3 I caught was jumbo magnums. Hadn't found any in a while. Got a little deeper and caught a little bigger fish. I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not. It was just a couple down there. I ain't seeing them now. Turn on the camera, that's why. That white bass creamed it. That joker pulled too. We was on them, now I ain't on them. Don't see them. Loney's probably done run him off. Probably what's happened. That Loney, afraid that's one from last year too. Oh, there was a bump. There's a couple coming back. Maybe we'll get one now. Maybe we'll get one now. Maybe we'll get one now. They ain't eating it up. Catch a few here and a few there, and then you catch a few and they quit. By the time I come, there you turn on the camera, they want to quit. Now this is a small one here. Unless we get a nut on there. That ain't no big one there. Last couple I caught was big ones. That's the same old size I've been catching right there before that. Loney might get that fish. I don't know. He's down there, that's all I can say. He might get him. We sure had a good time catching them nice bass. And I hooked another one he got off a while ago. Loney probably got that fish. That's what I'm thinking. Today, hey, we'll piece it together and do the best we can do. But we caught a lot of fish today. Had them nice bass earlier, but they ain't eating it up. But they seem to be getting a little bit bigger right in this area for some reason. And I'm thinking we need to keep the boat at a 45, keep the lines at a 45, keep the boats moving to get these bites. See that? Every time I go to move it, I get a bite. They do not want it straight up and down. They want the circle swing or either just a straight pull, but they want it pulling. Every time I go to pulling, I get a bite. See, they hitting it now. They hit it because it's pulling. The boat's pulling. Y'all can see what I'm doing. That's the way they want it. They want a swimming jig, like a swimming minnow. And you got to present it like that. Got loons right there diving. There's a good chance right there is where the fish are. Right there. I'm going to head that way because I'm thinking Loney don't lie. And them birds don't lie a lot. Most of the time they own fish. They starting to stir in here, I think. It's getting cloudy conditions. Hey, they starting to stir. We're going to catch a few more before I let y'all go. But thanks for being with the Old Fisherman on another episode of Loving Life, and we do love life, let me tell you. There you, oh boy, he's popping it. He's popping it, I'm just missing it. We do love life. Hey, you don't know how much more you got, so you better love each and every day. Look at your surroundings, take in the scenery. Don't overlook everything and get in the mad rush of making a living. Hey, enjoy this life while you're here. When you're gone, you're gone. So enjoy it now, I'm telling you. That's what the old fisherman tries to set an example. He does. He's out here catching, he's doing what he wants to do. A lot of people might not want to fish, but the old fisherman is doing what he wants to do. And that's to be on the water. Now I got me a little nicer boat that's a little bit more comfortable. And I got a bad ankle. I can't do anything to got standing or walking, so I'm sitting in this seat and I'm able to at least enjoy myself, because it's all I can do to make it back and forth to the fish table to the house walking. It's really bad. I need something done with my ankle, and it ain't getting no better. So if y'all see me walk, you'd laugh, because I'm in a bad shape the way I walk. But I can sit in this chair and I can walk back and forth that little bit between here and the camera. And that's what I am doing, because I know that ain't nothing but bad times ahead, and I'm trying to make good on what I've got going on right here now. We got 412 videos, I think, somewhere along there, or 402 maybe. But we're going on 500 videos now. And I appreciate all the people that's watched my show and has commented, and the people that dropped by the house, and the people that's called me over the phone. I appreciate all my fans, and I stay up half the night answering all these comments, and I know it's probably the same old answer. It's hard to keep coming up with new stuff. You see that loan and them couple gulls, there's definitely some shed activity right there. But there he is, there he is. Hey, they want it trolling. So a slow troll, pulling it is the way to do it, because the fish is suspended. It gets real cold, they'll get down there on the bottom. That's when we'll take that gulp shrimp or a 3-rig and these slider jigs and run them jigs across the bottom real slow. So when it gets cold, you got to slow up everything, is the key. Right now, they still, we got 62-degree water right here. But the fish definitely will slow up the colder the water gets. And your approach has got to slow up. Right now, they want it at a 45 swimming. That's what they want. That's what they want, and that's what I'm going to give them. Just a slow troll. That's what they want. I get a little extra line and actually do a little slow troll. See that? Gone. That boat starts pulling, want to grab it. And gone. And that's the way you catch them right now. And it seems like the bigger fish, that's a nice one, are suspended. Oh, I got him hooked in the doggone. He's all snagged up is what's wrong with him. He ain't no nice one. He's got it around his fin, but we're going to let this one go. We're going to let this one go. All right, drop it back down with a big boy's line. Old Looney, he's back. I had one earlier, I swear it looked like my Looney from last year, and I ain't too sure it wasn't. Looney's back. Some of them, there'll be a lot more come in. But that's not the one, that's not my buddy. The one I had a while earlier was a big old loon. He had a big old knot on his head, and I remember him from last year. Unless it's more with knots. He act like he remembered the old fisherman, that's all I can say. He remembered the old fisherman. Look at that. Look at that. They bite now, ain't they? Hey, we got it going on now. And this is a nice fish right there. That's a nice perch. That's, my friend, is a jumbo magnum. Look at that. Huh? That, my friend, is a jumbo magnum. Well, we done spent about 4 hours out here, so that's a long time for me. That's about my limit. 4 hours. And it took me all 4 of them hours to start catching a few nice fish, I'll be honest with you. I'm just now figuring out what to do to catch these bigger fish, and that's the kind of troll. That is the kind of troll this jig along and want to bite it like that right there. Hey, we got it going on now. Hey, we got it going on and they're good fish. We own them right now. We own the mother lode and they good ones. Look at that. Biggest fish I caught all day. That's what we've been looking for, my friends, and that's what I'm enjoying, catching them size. We getting a pot full now. Thought I was gonna have many to clean, but I might be wrong. I tell you, they started biting when it got a little bit cloudy, is what happened. They started biting when it got a little bit cloudy. And it's got overcast and the fish has picked up. They definitely have picked up. There he is. Hey, they eating it up now. Hey, they eating it up now. I don't mind telling you. This here's gonna make it hard for me to go back to Lake Murray tomorrow. This here, catching them size fish, is gonna make it real hard for the old fishermen to go back to Lake Murray. I can tell you that right now, because these are good ones. These, my friend, what we've been looking for 2 days. And I finally stumbled on a spot we got them on. For a while, I don't know how long they're gonna stay. They're in 25 foot of water. The bigger ones are shallower and I've been fishing. Been fishing too deep. Been fishing too deep. Sure have. And they want it kind of trolling. You troll, you'll catch them. You pull that jig, you'll catch them. And they suspended, I think. Or they running up to get it is what they're doing. But that's what they're doing. They is. Oh, Lord. When that thing gets slanted and starts pulling, he can't stand it. He thinks it's a minnow swimming around down there. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. I got it down pat now, buddy. Hey, we're doing it to it now. We are doing it to it. That, my friend, right there is a nice fish. It's a doggone bass. It's a doggone bass. What it is, it's a doggone bass. Oh, no. What? Oh, no. Look how they're going. What? That makes number 5 today. Look at that. Huh? Huh? Oh, Lord. We done pulled him in the boat with 8-pound test line. What? Yes, sir. We done pulled him in the boat with 8-pound test line. Oh, Lord. He got the thing down in his gills. Can't throw him back. He's bleeding bad. Hey. Look at him. That's a good eating sized bass right there. You got to love that. Hey, you got to love that. Old Fisherman's gonna have filleted bass for dinner. I ain't had filleted bass in a long time. I like mixing and matching. Hey, we gonna have filleted bass. What? Oh my, that's like eating quail. I don't know if any of y'all ever eaten quail, but that's some good eating there too, buddy. I like dove, it's dark meat, but that quail is light meat. Ooh, that's some good stuff. Hey, we got into fish here now, and they like it cold. I already got a nut. He's little. He's little. Bass probably in here feeding on the perch. The bass there could eat perch that size. Back many years ago, we used to take a perch, put him on the hook, and catch big bass out of here. Put a big lid on him, let him hang down, catch a big bass or a big catfish. A long time ago, we used to catch a lot of 10-pound bass, 8 and 10-pound bass like that. They'll take it, especially if that perch is down there on the hook and he's acting like he's crippled. That's what makes them bite it, when he looks like he's crippled. Can't be crippled. Look at that. Hey, they biting, ain't they? They eating it up right now. I wanted to go back and see the Panthers play, but the Panthers are they're gonna have to play without the Old Fisherman today. We ain't gonna be looking at the Panthers. We're gonna have to fish for another hour or so, even if I got to clean fish tomorrow. So they biting right now, right here. And I don't really see a lot of fish. And that just goes to prove it. See, I'm in shallower water, and you ain't gonna see as many in shallower water on that fish finder. Fish finder's better in deep water for us locating good stuff, fish. The fish could be all up under here, and you won't see them in shallow water on that fish finder. You see a few, but they ain't gonna be caked in there a lot of times. It's 25 foot of water here, and they just eating it up. And I'm not seeing them. All I'm doing is just pulling back and forth. We trolling is what we're doing. We slow trolling a jig, 2 jigs, and a lead between them. 1/8 ounce head, lead between them. Our old standard procedure, only we trolling today. to catch them. I've been fishing up and down and all around, but they want it trolling, they want it slant, and that's the key. That, my friend, is the key. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. That's the key. Pulling that thing, swimming it along, that's another bass. Sure as the world. That's another bass. Sure as the world. Huh? Sure as the world, we done got another bass. Oh, or a catfish. Might be a cat. Oh! Sucker broke off. It was a catfish. He sawed my line. See the slime on it? That was a big old cat. Doggone it. I got to pick up another rod. Just get them going. There he is. There's some good ones in here too, buddy. There he goes. Some jumbo magnums. I think I finally found the nice perch. What I think. On Lake Monticello, and look at that, what a slab. That, my friend, is a jumbo super dog supreme. Good ones. Them's good perch. Them's the kind of perch I usually catch over here in the wintertime. And they still up here shallow, and I went too deep. I come over here trying to think winter, but it ain't winter yet. It ain't cold enough. This water temperature, they in 25 foot of water. I've been fishing 35, catching little ones. The big ones is shallower. Unless they hitting it. Unless this cloud cover let them come up, cause them to come up. But they in shallow water. I've been running over these fish. There he is. There he is. There goes another. Look down, they're going. There goes another. Oh my. There goes another one. They wide open, I tell you that. Look at that. Two at a time. One of them is a super dog supreme, buddy. Look at the size of that perch. Super dog supreme, people. I'm telling you, a good one. Yesterday, I fished over here hard, and that video will go up tonight. And by the time y'all see this, you're gonna be seeing that video. And hey, you see I didn't catch any nice fish because I didn't come shallow. I was fishing too deep. Now that I've stumbled on these fish shallower, I figured out what to do. That's what it takes, people. You can be 5, 10 foot off for where these fish are as far as depth and not catch them. And I suspect the cloud cover had something to do with it coming in here. Might have made them come up this afternoon. But these jokers are in here shallow. Sure as the world. They're in here shallow. Feed. Didn't get one that time though. You don't get them every time, but hey. Sure have been biting the last couple of minutes. There he is. Oh, he hit it. He hit it. You got to keep it down though. If he gets up too high, you won't catch him. That's why that circle swing I think is important. It gives it let it go down, and it stays down better and still pulling it. Not like that right there. See that? Hey, that's what I'm talking about. We got them figured out now. We got these jokers figured out. No question. We got them figured out, and they good ones too. That's super dog spring. Look at the size of that perch. Look at the size of that perch, people. That is what I call a super dog. I'm gonna let y'all go. We done got too long. They still biting. But hey, that, my friend, is what we catching now. And that is super dog supreme. Thanks for being with the Old Fisherman on another episode. I hate to let y'all go, but I got to. Love and life. See you.